Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my YouTube channel English Commentary at the rate of UPM. One man's fall is another man's rise. Records are meant to be broken. So is happening in case of Babar Azam. He is breaking records one by one. It is his era. It is his time. Previously, the talk was about the Fabulous Four, and nobody was willing to include Babar Azam in the Fabulous Four. But he kept on knocking the door, and now the cricketing pundits have started to include Babar Azam in the Fabulous Four. Let's talk about the recent records that have been broken by Babar Azam. The first record that's been broken by him, Babar Azam has become the only player in the history of world cricket who has made 3 consecutive centuries on 2 occasions. Lastly, he made 3 consecutive centuries against the West Indies in the UAE, and now he has done this treat against Australia and the West Indies. He's scored 200s against Australia and 1 against the West Indies in the game the other night. So that's the record in itself. Previously, there are many players who have done this feat, who have made this actual record. Kumar Sangakkara has scored 4 consecutive hundreds. Ross Taylor from New Zealand, he scored 3 consecutive hundreds. The 360 A.B. de Villiers has scored 3 consecutive hundreds, and so did Quinton de Kock. But in the history of world cricket, there was no player until now who made 3 consecutive hundreds 2 times. This is Babar Azam's record. So second record made by Babar Azam in the recent days is he is the fastest player to reach 1,000 runs as captain. Previously, this record was held by King Kohli, who scored 1,000 runs as captain in only 17 innings. But now that record is broken. That's good news for the Pakistanis that their national cricket team skipper has broken the record of King Kohli. And Babar Azam has managed to score 1,000 runs in only 13 innings, 4 less than Virat Kohli's. Now there are 2 records which are at stake. One record is again by King Kohli, who scored 10,000 runs altogether in Test, T20 and One Days, and he took 232 innings for scoring those 10,000 runs. But Babar Azam is at the verge of breaking that record as well. He has currently scored 9,978 runs in 226 games. He still has 6 games left to break Kohli's another record. Another record that is about to be broken by Babar Azam is of Saeed Anwar's most centuries made by any Pakistani in one-day cricket. Saeed Anwar has scored 20 centuries so far in his, he's retired now. He's made 20 centuries in his 247 one-day matches, and he is currently the top centurion in terms of Pakistani cricket. But now that record is also in danger because of Babar Azam's superlative form. He scored 17 centuries in his only 88 one-days. That's remarkable. That's a miracle. 88 games, 17 centuries, and 1950s. Look at that conversion rate. That's amazing. Absolutely unreal, surreal. And Saeed's record is in danger. So is Kohli's. One thing that is very important to mention about Babar Azam, he only played 18 one-day matches in the last 3 years. Had he played more matches in the last 3 years, he could have scored more runs. But still, he is 27 years of age, and there is possibility that he reaches 10,100 runs and also break the record of Sachin Tendulkar. That's the next man he must be eyeing at. So if you think that Babar Azam can break the record of Virat Kohli's 70 centuries, Sachin Tendulkar's 100 centuries, that looks a bit difficult at this stage, but not impossible, keeping in view the form and the kind of fitness Babar Azam has. That looks pretty much reachable. So if you think that Babar Azam can break Virat's and Sachin's record, you should mention in the comment box and give your opinion. We'll see you in the next vlog. Till then, it's goodbye.